Hey, can I talk to you real quick? Okay. So, guys, I was reading this morning, just in my Bible, in 1 Corinthians, right? And I was reading 1 Corinthians 10, verses 7 through 24. And I thought this verse was cool, and I want to talk about it real quick, okay? It says, the need for self-discipline, okay? And it says, do you not know that in a race all the runners run, but only one gets the prize? Run in such a way as to get the prize. Everyone who competes in the games goes into strict training. They do it to get a crown that will not last. But we do it as Christians, as Christians. We do it to get a crown that will last forever, eternal life. Right? Therefore, I do not run like someone running aimlessly. I do not fight like a boxer beating the air. No, I strike a blow to my body and make it my slave, so that after I have preached to others, I myself will not be disqualified for the prize. So, what Paul is saying here is that, like in a race, when we're running, okay, we need to run in our lives or in our walks in faith as if we're going to heaven, right? As we have our eyes set on heaven, having our treasures set up in heaven. Because he's saying that the runners and stuff, they run for a trophy, for a crown, right? That's not going to last forever, right? But no, us as Christians, us as followers of Christ, we're running our race so that we can get that crown of eternal life, okay? So Paul is saying here, we need self-discipline, though. He said he's not going to be like a boxer, punching the air or anything. Now, he's taking a blow to himself. He's making his body a slave to himself, to his spirit. You need to make your flesh below your spirit, right? If you, in Galatians, it says, walk by the Spirit and you won't gratify the desires of the flesh, right? So we need to stop focusing. It's easier said than done, yes, but Jesus will give you the strength if you ask of him, right? We need to start disciplining ourselves and have intentionality. Okay, God will give us that strength, right? We have to use his strength, though, in order to overcome these sins. Because a lot of times we're stuck in that cycle. You probably hear about it a lot. When we're struggling with the sin, you sin. You feel really guilty. You go into self-condemnation and all this stuff. You tell God you're never doing it again. Then you do it again, and you go in that cycle, and you repeat that over and over. We need to go into a cycle, or not a cycle, but we need to go into the path of when we sin, we go to God and say, God, I have sinned against you and you alone. Those are the words of David right there. And we need to tell God what we've done and ask him for forgiveness, ask him for mercy. Okay? Guys, we don't have to earn our salvation. It's given to us. Let's discipline ourselves. Let's be intentional with our faith every day, okay? Hope this helps you guys.